Where indeed? Are we still in French mode? Last time we asked where are we going next, and the answer is to France. So let's head over to France in the next campaign mission, An Eye for Detail.
C'est le tout premier parc que j'ai acheté. Vous auriez de la peine à trouver un plus beau cadre. Croyez-moi, c'est une des raisons principales de mon achat. Bien sûr, de là-haut, on ne peut que voir le parc. Une fois en bas, vous pourrez le sentir et vous vous forgerez sans aucun doute un avis différent. Il y a un léger problème d'odeur. On la goûte presque en bouche. Et pour couronner le tout, on n'y trouve plus qu'une poignée d'attractions. Celle qui reste aurait le plus grand besoin de vos petites impossifications, comme vous dites. Non pas que je veuille que vous rasiez tout au passage. Après tout, certaines de ces vieilles attractions ont encore quelques qualités, mais elles sont aussi devenues extrêmement dangereuses, malheureusement. On a du mal à croire qu'à une époque, elles représentaient le nec plus ultra. Elles ont désormais l'air aussi décrépites que filent les mauvais jours.
Sachez que je suis frais comme un gardon. Je pourrais tout à fait... Aïe, oh, non. Oh, je me suis fait mal au dos en voulant hausser la voix.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on attend? Jetez un coup d'œil, puis donnez-moi des idées pour empêcher cet endroit de finir à la casse.
Alright, onwards to Paris we go then. French is horrifying, in that if you just close your eyes and listen, you can kind of understand what's going on. I guess it was a lingua franca for a reason. But yeah, just look at this. The mean streets of Paris in all their stinky, rotten glory. Caveat, I've never been to Paris, but I have been to France twice. And whilst Twitch terms of service prohibit me from generalizing the French as a smelly people, I can say that their towns stink and are full of trash. So, here we go. Let's get into it. Here you will soon build a park, familiarize yourself with the landscape, and when you've seen enough, start the pitch meeting. So we've already got a bunch of flat rides, no roller coasters, and a bunch of challenges that we're going to have to meet, although we don't have to do all of them. Hell, for all we know, we don't need to do any of them. It's not letting us see the goals and that, but... there we go. Good potential lacks maintenance. Well, some mechanics. We haven't needed mechanics so far. Maybe the game's just turned off breakdowns for the tutorial missions. I still had them, though. Who's to say? The pitch meeting is to demolish it all. The pitch is nuke Paris. Wasn't that the plot of Nancy Drew and the Haunting of Castle Malloy? No, I think we were bombing London in that one. There's a lot of litter. Yeah, that's alright. We'll get some Jannies. They'll clean it up. Hell, they'll pay us for the privilege. Good place for some shops? Really? You know what? Actually, we could have a main line come down to the water. Yeah, actually, the game makes a good point. This would be rather nice. I don't know if in this game the French peeps are going to give half a hoot about the lovely scenery around them. Not a lot of feedback on those kinds of effects, and I certainly haven't been able to read up mechanically how it works. It's not like RCT, where we all know exactly how it works. Waterfall has a big drop, huge splashes. It must be thrilling to ride a roller coaster. Yeah, I would quite like to build a roller coaster that goes maybe under this bridge, rather than the massive one we saw earlier. What's the other thing going on? A beautiful lake. Feel free to build rides or shops on it. Don't worry, the firm supports protect the visitors from dropping into the water. Ooh. Can you drop visitors into water and drown them? They were only French, Ramesses. Alright.
Je ne peux pas nier que nos récentes réussites me réjouissent, mais mettre la machine en route et ne pas se faire écraser par cette dernière sont deux choses différentes.
Le parc que vous devez améliorer est depuis toujours victime d'un terrible problème de détritus, en plus d'être envahi par une étrange odeur.
Terrible problème, you say?
Reste à ce jour un mystère ne demandant qu'à être résolu.
Oui, bon, les précédents propriétaires ont proposé de nous le vendre pour $1 symbolique, dans le but de s'en débarrasser. Naturellement, j'ai fait baisser le prix à 1 centime.
Mais tout ce dont ce parc a besoin, c'est d'un appât, et il pourrait exploser comme de la dynamite. qui sont d'ailleurs deux méthodes de pêche ayant fait leurs preuves au cours des siècles.
Vous avez vu les lieux. Allez-vous relever le défi?
Absolutely.
Excusez-moi, si je peux me permettre...
Tout le monde, voici Alex Chen, du Carnival Logistics Oversight Group.
Satanés bureaucrates, non pas eux. Nous n'avons vraiment pas besoin que des gens comme vous viennent nous ralentir, alors que nous inventons les attractions de demain. Sans même parler de celles de mardi prochain.
Oui, alors justement, j'ai bien peur que ce soit vos nouvelles idées d'attraction préoccupantes qui aient poussé l'Oversight Group à adopter une approche plus concrète vis-à-vis des pratiques de sécurité du parc.
Parce que nous en avons.
Pas à ma connaissance, non. Et votre récente poussée de créativité inquiète fortement l'Oversight Group quant à vos ambitions pour votre prochaine grande attraction.
Ne vous retenez pas sous prétexte que Monsieur Chiffmol est parmi nous. Je veux entendre toutes vos idées d'attraction, même les plus folles. Des choses que même moi je n'oserais jamais construire.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on this guy bringing safety into this. We were hurling people into rocks in the last place. Railgun roller coaster. Why even read the other
Une
options?
attraction catapulte magnétique? C'est oui!
Oui, enfin, il y a tout de même un très léger problème. Il faut savoir qu'en moyenne, un canon de la marine soumet ses projectiles à une force de plus de 60 000 G, ce qui suffit à transformer un homme adulte en purée. Et la seule purée que j'accepte de voir dans un parc d'attractions, c'est celle qui est au menu. Mais surtout, pas trop poivrée.
Ventre saint gris, un parc d'attractions a-t-il la moindre valeur sans idée folle? Ma carrière tout entière repose sur une série d'idées insensées. La sécurité va à l'encontre du plaisir.
Un parc n'est amusant que s'il est bien sécurisé, Monsieur Bailey. Tout ce que je veux, c'est simplement être certain à 100% que personne ne sera blessé, et c'est mon unique objectif.
Ça m'inquiète aussi, Phil, mais nous devons être prêts à faire des compromis, sinon l'Oversight Group nous fera fermer pour de bon.
Mais si le parc n'est pas excitant, il n'attirera jamais personne. Et je tiens à ajouter que de mon temps, il fallait bien plus que quelques os brisés pour faire fermer une attraction.
J'ai bien peur que par les temps qui courent, il ne faille rien de plus qu'un café 5 degrés trop chaud.
Personne n'a intérêt à ce que l'Oversight Group nous fasse fermer. Mais faire le ménage, ça coûte cher, vous savez?
Yes. Reach cleanliness above 80, you'll receive normal amount of cash. Cleanliness above 90, more cash. Yes, more cash, more better. And more clean, more better as well. We do want to raise that park rating so we can unlock even more rides. If there's one problem I've had so far in the campaign, it's the cripplingly limited amount of roller coasters we've had access to.
Ah oui, l'endroit le plus propre au monde. C'est comme ça que les gens surnomment Cloud Stormer.
Ah, vous voulez que je vous montre la pile de procès-verbaux que je devrais dresser si ces problèmes ne sont pas réglés? Ou bien une estimation de ce que vous coûterait un procès pour préjudice corporel? Le nombre de zéros risque de vous surprendre, croyez-moi.
Merci Alex, j'ai bien compris. Et notre partenaire a raison de tout mettre en œuvre pour empêcher une fermeture, Phil. Bien que j'admire votre... comment dit-on déjà?
Bel attachement au danger?
Ce qu'il faut trouver, c'est un équilibre entre imagination et précaution, un concept qui vous échappe autant que la mode actuelle.
Mais où sont les frissons? Où est le plaisir? Cloud Stormer se moque de la sécurité. Ici, on déchire le règlement. Et on s'en sert au stand de tir aux pigeons.
I really like how Phil Bailey here is able to shuffle into his new role no matter the nationality. He made a great German, a great Italian, and being French might be his greatest role yet. Truly amazing new signature ride, the Thrillinator. I do want to build more roller coasters. Yeah, absolutely. Flat rides are great, and they certainly have their uses, but they just don't quite match up to the thrill of building your own roller coasters.
Je me sentirais certainement plus à l'aise si nous avions de nouvelles attractions phares qui pourraient attirer les visiteurs. Et je suis sûre que Sophia peut s'occuper des questions de sécurité.
Eh bien, ce n'est pas vraiment le domaine que je maîtrise le mieux, mais je suis prête à essayer. Surtout si ça implique de nouvelles attractions super rapides.
Rapide à quel point?
Oh, we are... You need to keep the maximum speed of the roller coasters below 150. why would I do that? Why would I have speed limits?
Mach 3 Ah, vous proposez un chiffre ridicule pour obtenir une réaction amusante de ma part. Très bien, mais je vais devoir fermer le parc si vous ne proposez que des vitesses supersoniques capables de faire exploser les eaux. Compris?
Oh, what a heap of bollocks. Okay, 150.
Ma foi, sur le papier, ça doit être possible, mais je vais surveiller vos forces G encore plus étroitement qu'une clinique pour l'ostéoporose ne guette le verglas sur ses marches les petits matins d'hiver.
On pourrait pas plutôt entourer tout le monde de papier bulle et s'amuser à la place?
Bien dit. Mon cher père produira plus de force G en se retournant dans sa tombe à l'idée du plan scandaleusement barbant que vous venez de décrire.
Il reste encore un point à aborder. Vous avez parcouru le nouveau guide de diagnostic, celui qui mentionne un soi-disant syndrome de l'impossification, qu'on appelle la neuphorie.
Attention, accrochez-vous bien, parce que ça va secouer. Il semblerait que nous ayons réussi à un peu s'y troubler les visiteurs.
Je crois que le point qu'Alex cherche à soulever, c'est que le fait que nos visiteurs soient rendus fous de joie par nos impossifications n'a que peu d'importance. Le procédé reste malgré tout une blessure, qui en tant que telle doit être traitée par les secouristes.
Tout à fait, Easy. Et si j'étais vous, je ferais donc très attention au nombre d'impossibilités expérimentales que vous ajoutez. Si vous voulez que ce parc reste ouvert, puis-je transmettre ce plan d'action à l'Oversight Group? Ou souhaitez-vous revoir vos options?
Okay, now make a good point there, Pepper. This could be where we actually start seeing and caring about things like G-forces. So perhaps we are going to start seeing that. In which case, good job by the game, not drowning us in that info, but I do still want it, so let's see what we end up with. Don't go too fast, despite our plans for a railgun roller coaster, I suppose. Get really clean, have very fun, amazing, and profitable roller coasters. I will do it.
Eh bien, ça n'a pas été simple, mais nous avons réussi. Il y en a assez pour satisfaire tout le monde. La réunion est terminée.
Bon, eh bien, je vais devoir rédiger un règlement pour certains de vos pièges mortels, je suppose.
De nos pièges mortels, monsieur Chen. Vous faites partie de la famille maintenant.
Oh, bon sang.
Now, I'm often one to criticize games' dialogues and cutscenes and just generally having to listen to people, but I quite like what I see in this game in those regards. Largely because what they're saying is genuinely funny, and also that they're actually talking about the game and the things we're about to do. They're not just quipping about crap that doesn't matter. No, this is a filthy place and we need to clean it up, and we are planning what we're going to be doing with our roller coasters, and we make decisions that matter. And if they can do that in such a goofy way here... Well, okay, I'm getting off on a tangent here. Let's actually clean this place up. First thing we need are some Jannies. I'm just going to shove 5 of them in there. They'll surely take care of things. Get myself a mechanic, paramedic, entertainer, and let's make sure that the entertainer is one of the first things people see. Let's pretend I remember where that thing goes down. I'm pretty sure there was this spot that they stand on. Oh man, we've got a lot more options here now, don't we? Oh, I also need 3 mechanics. Crikey. Okay, well, I guess we'll hire them then, no problem. They did say that a lot of the stuff was broken here. Entrance room. No, that seems fine. Ah, there we go. The maintenance is way down, so they'll get doing with fixing that. Right. I don't like the implication that this theme park lacked toilets. Let's go and fix that straight away, shall we? We only have access to the basic toilet. In a way, I prefer the basic stuff over the themed stuff, to a degree. One here. I thought I could shift place to place multiple. I'm pretty sure there was a way to place multiple. Is it control? No, it is not. Okay, well, maybe I'm dead wrong. The idea that we need 3 toilets, though. Maybe we only need 2. Maybe I miscounted as usual. Right, and it already has benches, which is rather nice, but I am a huge believer in benches and bins. I might even say that this is an insufficient amount of benches. See, I don't actually know if that one could be accessed if it's off the path. Oh well. 8 and 9 and 10. The reward for doing that is a little belittling, but there we go. Perhaps we can open up... Well, maybe not. People are going to think this place stinks. But hopefully our Jannies and such get to work. Oh, they're on their way. Can I pick them up and move them around? Terraforming, alter environment, sculpting... How much does it cost, though? Ooh, nice brush effect there. Ponds, lakes, water tools. I've never been the biggest fan of terraforming. I feel like it's quite a lot of work. Go to location, rename, staff camera, okay. Good to know that we can rename them, but their names never come up often, so I don't think it's worth putting... Hang on, the more I pay them, the more they work? 10% extra money for 15% efficiency? Or... like 25% extra money for 40% efficiency? I don't know how much that plays a role in it, but staff costs have hardly been a big concern for me. Let's just pay them all huge amounts of... Well, maybe not you, you don't deserve huge amounts of money. I'll give you a modest boost. And I don't think you barely even deserve being paid, but... Bertha, you're an entertainer. Yeah, it seems like a really big boost for not a lot of extra money. The problem is we don't know what efficiency does. Oh well. Right. Oh god, the guests are already right behind you. We need you people to get to work. I think there was also an option to tell them what to do. Yeah, so here we go. Clean toilets, pick up litter, remove puke, empty trash can. I've heard that emptying trash cans is really exhausting for the people, but at the moment they need to do everything, surely. Do we have a staff center? So that our pooped out staff have a place to go. Also, is the park open? I don't know. Never tend to figure out how you can tell if we're open or not. I'm sure we're fine. Guests be like, on my way to the stinky roller coaster junkyard. Yeah, it's some dark tourism now, but someday it'll be the place to be. I can't see a staff lounge, and the game is prompting me to place 3 staff lounges. 3 seems excessive. I would have 1, personally. But maybe the indication is that more is better. But they're so huge. So many things have such big footprints in this game. Alright then, there's 1. I should probably put them in the inner ring. There's a lot of space to... Actually, this feels like a waste of space, but... There's 1. Here's 2. Here is 3. And 3. Get that cleanliness up. Have nothing low on the maintenance. That's alright. Our people will get to work on that. Let's make sure that the people who use our toilets pay for the privilege. It costs £1.50 to spend a penny in my park. It costs $4 dues to ride the Vortex Wing. It costs $6.50 to ride the pirate ship. Is that it for rides? We really don't have a lot going on here. The Shining Pendulum costs you $5.70. And how about our soft drinks and such? Sync them all. And $3.70, $4.20, $4.70, oh god, no, mistakes have been made. $3.7, 4, yes, 4.2, 4.7, 4.7, 5.5. I want people to complain a bit about the prices. Because if they're saying everything is amazing, then it's obviously too cheap, isn't it? Candy Apple Shop. I might up your service speed at some point later when we see people queuing up, but for now, it costs $3.50 for a cherry cotton candy, $4 for a blue raspberry, $4.50 for roasted almonds, a $5 for a classic, $5.20 for coconuts, and $5.50 for the chocolate and bacon. Ugh. Wow, I can't believe people are streaming in already. They must think this place is disgusting. Come on, Jannies, get to work. Clean up this trash. Paying that much for lemonade, I expect it to be so sour my face inverts. One can only hope. Alright. So the cleanliness will slowly build up as my Jannies get to work. So do they pick things up one at a time? No, I was thinking and hoping that it would be some kind of area of effect. But, like reverse locusts, they are getting to work. It's tempting to hire more so that they do more, but I think this is fine. Awfully short queue, isn't it? All these queues seem kind of short. I probably should have boosted them up to begin with, but I can always just build a whole lot more rides. And rides we shall be having. Let's expand this park, shall we? We already have the Vortex Wing, the Shining Pendulum, and the Pirate Ship, but we don't have our good friend the Crazy Kraken. Seldom is it even a park without old Crazy Kraken here. What's the outline of the park? It is enormous. Wait, maybe not. That says out of bounds. A little unsure about this. Normally it shows a white outline of where we can and cannot build, but this is inbound, this is outbound? He doesn't understand. There was, I swear, a button that you could check. It might be this. Yeah, it probably is this, the buy park area button. Alright, I'll play with your rules for now. But if this is out of bounds, then that means this is an excellent place, naturally, to have our old Crazy Krakens and the Cephalopod beats. It's no skin off my nose how you connect up here. That's the exit. I care a lot more about the queue. There we go. And if you wouldn't mind not sitting on my bench. Yeah, get to work, Laurie and friends. Uh-huh. What's that 7-year-old got on Laurie? Oh, I'm sorry. The Crazy Kraken is such a big hit. You're going to have to pay top dollar to ride it. Good. Cleanliness is doubled already. Maintenance is looking good. People should ascend the mountain to be graced by this Cephalopod beats. Can we build up this mountain? No. How high can we build? No, I think we're already in the highest point and everything is just down. Although, how high can we really get with these beats? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Towering high above everything. It even costs the same. Oh, you'd have to pay for supports. How high will you go? The answer is yes. Well, damn. Well, damn. Sadly, I can't think of a good reason to do that, but if I could, Lord help me, I would. Right, which of these weird old challenges are we wanting to do? Build and open a roller coaster. Junior coaster. Alright, we didn't say that this was hooking any particular age group, so I guess that's going to be entirely down to what we build and how we build it. Again, only 3 kinds of roller coasters. That is sad. But maybe I can do a nice, gentle roller coaster with the junior hook. I don't know how that works, but I guess we'll find out together. Don't want it too close to the Cephalopod beats, or else we won't be able to bring it back. Right. Tell me about your hooks. What's the junior coaster? Junior coaster. Families love it. No faster than 80. Do no inversions. Okay. Sure. What else can we have? Doesn't sound very fun, does it? Apparently it's a little bit fun. Backwards. Do we actually have... The station has a setting for launching the train backwards. With this setting, you can make the entire run backwards. Families like it, teens are okay with it. Wow, that was fast. I'll check out the labs later. For now, have the train travel at least 1 kilometer. It'd be nice if I could see how long the tracks were, but no, I'm just looking for something really simple that the kids can enjoy. Divide and conquer, we've done that. Multiple Can't be replaced as long as the ride has multiple stations. The ride must use more than 1 station. Ooh. Multi-station rides are kind of cool. Let's go with that. How do we actually build another train station then? Is it an element? Helix? Pretzels? Modules? This will turn the ride into a transport ride and the hook will be assigned to the ride. Are you sure? Well, apparently yes. Okay, cool. So, you can have transport-styly rides that work like this. I like it. Okay. In that case, first things first, let's get a bit of verticality for this thing. And let's have it bring people over to where exactly? Maybe we can have it over here and then bump our way over. Yeah, it's all coming together now. Okay. He thinks he knows what he's doing. He thinks. Remember this ride's not allowed to go too fast. Calm yourselves. Man, this is bending like a toffee bar. Alright. Nothing too fast now, but surely this is a-okay. I think I want it to kind of like spin around here. Oh god, it's already reaching like 90 odd kilometers per hour. Alright, let's back it up a bit. I guess we don't need to be going that high. Something for the wee kiddle-diddles to enjoy now. How do we bank again? It was Alt, right? Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's not too much for them. 40, 50, 60, 70... Ooh, 80! 80, we don't like that. Undo that. Can we lower it yet more? Pathetic kids can't handle a bit of speed in their life. Let's make a slow ride. Let's start with a 300-meter drop. Put hairs in their chests. Right, 70, 80 is just a bit too much. There we go. There we go. Alright, maybe we can ease it out a bit here. I think it'll lose a fair bit of speed coming down and around here. It's still too fast. Unbelievable. Alright then. There's no way that'll be too much for you. Now it looks all jaunty and wrong, but that's okay. Who's keeping score anyway? Although I'm interested to see if they're going to do anything with the whole health and safety approach. That looks like it might be a little tight for you. Let's not turn you too aggressively then, shall we? Still going like 80 kilometers an hour along here. How can that be? Perhaps the problem is you. There we go. Keep it nice and simple. The KISS method. I know we're not talking about a band with black and white face paint. Right now, we're going to need ourselves a station module. Transport ride, not a problem. Alright, there we go. Kinda sucks to be on this part of the ride, but can I add your entrance and exit points here? Maybe that gets done later. Also, quick check on the speeds here. Can't exceed 80. 63. Seems gentle enough. Is it gaining much speed? 71, 72. That is such a gentle ride. I don't like it personally, but it's not about what I like. 77! Okay. This could be a bit of a problem. Oof, it just breaks 80 there. In that case, you're going to be a break. And then from here, I guess I need to lift you back up again. And then just give you some nice wee normal track. Oh, right, that whole outside owned area thing's gonna bite me in the bottom. Oh, if they're even going to accept that. I mean, if you're riding this part of the ride, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Maybe they don't take that into account. I've no idea. I thought I made you a chain lift. Well, you're a chain lift now, Harry. Whee! And then up's a daisy, and more whee. 40, 50, 60, 70. Ah, come on! Surely that'll keep it okay. Alright. $1,000 reduce, that's pretty cheap, all things considered. How do we feel about wheelchair accessibility again? I swear sometimes the creating queue paths does not agree with me whatsoever. Build the exit. Sorry, handy capables. Well, actually, if anything, this is more allowing for them than normal. Station number 2, entrance and exit. I want people to access it from the main central ring. As for how they get out of this, I'm not really sure I care that much. But I'll still keep it right along to here. And here's the nice thing, because people target areas that they go to, they're probably not going to walk up this errantly. Normally in Roller Coaster Tycoon I don't like having these split-offs. But I don't think people randomly wander much in this game. Right, let's get you tested. The exit to Station 2, the entrance to Station 1, the never... Rizla, that freaking challenge today, what was that all about? Alright, 63, 64, 67, 70... It's okay, it's just a lovely, relaxing view around the park. 77. It's okay. This little dip here actually could cause a problem. No, actually, ooh, that brake is in just the right spot. It really sucks to get on this part, but the whole point of this is to be a lovely, relaxing ride that gives you a view of my garbage park. Also, the time spent building this... Ooh, that's close. The time spent building this has been time that my Jannies have been able to clean the place up. Was Thagnus not a winner today? Alright, sweet. Looks good to me. And, well, families love it, adults like it, teens hate it. I'm not surprised, it's not a very exciting thing, is it? It's not very amazing, not very profitable, and not very fun, but it's a thing. It's a thing you gotta pay the privilege to ride. £9.80, and not a penny less. Let's make sure that you are open to the public, and that our Republic goes and rides it. And look at that! Cleanliness sky freaking high. How was that not one of the challenges? I thought one of our challenges was to build a ride like that. Ah, no, we've got new challenges. How hard could it be? What do you want me to do, game? Entertainment points help add to the fun rating. They work best when placed near flat ride entrances. Place 10 entertainment points. Yeah, okay. Is that just anywhere? Just in the park. And what are you saying? Work best when placed near the flat ride entrances. Huh. I've forgotten where we find those. And yes, I know I have some unlocks to get. Can you put in another train so that two ride at once? I'd like that, but I haven't found a way to add multiple trains. I mean, there is edit ride here, but I couldn't find a way to... Train pass number. How often trains that arrive should be let through, launch speed, forward, backwards. Nothing about multiple trains, though. Car into trains. I can set train size, but not multiple trains, as far as I can tell. Which is strange. I mean, where's all the block breaky options that allows us to have several? Or can I have, like, 2 and do more? No. But I do not know. Just discard all the changes I've made, make sure the thing's still open. It is still open, right? Oh, maybe by doing that it didn't... it still needs to go through the test, it counted as editing. Anyway, I don't see any way to add multiple trains, and I'm unhappy about that. Maybe there was a way to get more. Maybe. It says ride duration, throughput, but maybe like Roller Coaster Tycoon, you need to close the ride before you put in another train. I tried that, but I couldn't see an option for it. Perhaps it's a hook. Put in a tilt or something like that, it'll split it. Oh well, we'll explore that in another ride. Right, these entertainer things that I've forgotten where they are. More info, and then it does not give me info. Where were those entertainment points? I have managed to forget. Lots of prop things, prefabs, effect emitters, rocks. I remember it being like a star-shaped thing. They were called entertainment points, right? Yes. You didn't start the test for the coaster. Oh, crikey, I could have sworn I had. Thanks for pointing that out. Ah, wait, is exiting it not good enough? Okay, guess we gotta make sure it's tested thoroughly then. Test. Speed up. I can test it super fast. Oh, good. I was worried I'd have to sit through it. In fact, I can pause the game while I test the thing. Extra good. Okay, great. Now I can just open the thing up. And we're good to go. And it is just the same as before. Oh, people were unhappy that I closed it down. I'm sorry, I was trying to find a way to put in multiple things. Where in the world was that entertainer point thing? Staff, entertainer... Oh, this is giving us more info than before. Because I wanted to look up some of the staff and it only gave me, I think, Jannies and entertainers before. Interesting that the help center withholds help until you've done the tutorial, but what do I know? Designated entertainment point. Yes, where do we put in entertainment points? Don't remember. Apparently you can only have one train per coaster. That's very sad. Contribute to the fun rating, and I do want that, but where do we get the entertainment point from? Or maybe that's something that we get in the lab? I'm looking for that star-shaped thing. Oh, hey, it's Steamhunt! You were something else. Okay, I'm not seeing it there. We must have it unlocked, but where was it under? I thought it was under scenery. Is it under staff hiring? For entertainers? Anyone with a better memory than me remember where it was. It's under shops and facilities, of course, the well-known shop of Entertainment Point. Drinks, vending, souvenirs, services... Thank you! There we go. Near the entrance is a flat ride, you say? Don't know why that specifically, whatever. I'll just throw them down. Just need 10 and we get this ticked off. If I just have them do their entertaining shindigs around the park, all should be well. There we go. Good enough. Our entertain will go around and entertain people. What else do we have going here? Earn $1,000 via entry fee, but if I charge for entrance fee, surely people don't want to pay so much for my rides. That is not a so-called challenge I want to do. Guests prefer luxury toilets. Ooh, yes, 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 luxury toilets. It must be done. Luxury toilet. Everybody loves the luxury toilets. We're doing it. Now, question, can I just upgrade my existing toilets to luxury toilets? Or build over them in any way? Or do we have to crush them? Services, luxury lavvy. Wow, the upkeep is so much higher, but man. What kind of toilet does it have to be for people to actively love going there? Well, I often remember this time as a kid. I was over at my friend's house, and her toilet was amazing. Like, golden. I mean, obviously it wasn't made of gold, but they had some kind of like fancy gold theme going for their bathroom. Bamboozling. So maybe it's like that in here as well. Sadly, we can't peep inside. Well, I tried last time, but the black void consumes all in there. Fancy Japanese toilets, oh no. How about Teutonic offering plate toilets? Whoa, now, if these are fancy toilets, we're definitely charging extra for them. It's all the rage these days, gold-coloured trims and taps. Okay, well this was not today. This was many, many years ago. Ah, oh boy, I don't like the fact that we're making anti-money. But to be fair, we bought a lot of staff earlier on. We just need some rides to actually... Well, not just rides and shops to scarf everything that they're bringing. So a nice delicatessen right next to the toilet so you can really breathe it all in. By the way, are the shops all working fine? Also, we don't have that many customers, so that needs to be fixed as well. Fixed just like my prices. I think this sounds like a 420 thing. This sounds like a 480 thing. A $5 for my feta, $6 for my melon fries, $6 for my mushrooms, and $6 for my steak and kidney pies. Wait, steak and kidney pie is a delicatessen? Okay, sure. Price fixing, isn't that illegal? Listen, we're only being judged on how safe and clean our park is. Other sources of illegalities need not apply. Place 20 trash cans. Seems kind of over the top at this point. We hardly have a rubbish issue. Place 5 pandas. We have an Asian tag on scenery. Are they actual pandas, or... How worried should I be? This is all, right? Yeah, what did I miss there? Filter the Asia tag. We have an Asia tag. Filter. Shop types. Asian biome. Scratchy pandas. Alright. I don't know why this is suddenly Asian themed, but nothing says Asia quite like these lazy pandas. I'll just have them lying dead around the park. Wait, did it specifically want me to put them in the bamboo forest? Oh, yeah, and I guess only one of them kind of counts as being in there. Well, prepare to be migrated, but I'm going to migrate you right back as soon as it checks this thing off. You're telling me that's not then done? Looked pretty done to me. Well, France has been to Asia, so the theming is not completely out. How is that not 5 pandas in the bamboo forest? Oh, no, don't move the bamboo, move the sleepy panda. Still 1 out of 5. Probably need to place new ones, not move them. I don't want to spend the money. Look at these things, they cost... Actually, how much do they cost? I'm not sure they cost anything. Okay, well, I'm still going to take this dead panda and just leave... No, not that bamboo. Take this definitely not but dead animatronic bamboo and just leave it there like roadkill. It'll set the theme. Alright, just giving us all these new weird challenges, which seems a little off, right? Just let me build a nice park. Aren't there also the team goals? Yeah, lots of different people have goals for us. Weird art style here, clashes with everything else in the game. Let at least 100 visitor groups throw up. Impossification mechanics perform 15 times. Reward, pencil. You know what, I'm not very fond of this team thing. It smacks of those games as service goals. Things that are just tacked on for the sake of having them there. So I think I'm just going to ignore team goals. Sure, the pencil charges are nice, but doing this is just... where's the motivation? It's extrinsic is where it is. Let's get on with actually building this this park. And I do want to extend it out. I want to have it come down over here to the waterfront, and so I shall. So, let's make ourselves a big, fat... Are these vending machines? Jake says no to having vending machines. They look kinda hideous. Oh, ATM is a different story altogether. You, however, shall be moved. Probably over to here, next to those shops. Shops which I never finished placing. Surely somebody wants burgers. And we've got to fix the price of these burgers. Gotta make sure sync all is on these, in case I build more of them. Cheeseburger, that sounds like $3.50 a fare. Red curry chicken burger, that'll make you $4.20. Veggie burger, ugh, no, screw the vegans. $5.50 for that. $5.50 for pizza burger, that sounds nasty. $6 for the lovely charcoal burger. Kobe beef. Expensive. And we already do. Oh, I don't think we had hot dogs going now, did we? Here's some hot dogs, folks. $3.40, $3.80. No, not 38 quid. $3.80. £4.20. I'm calling them quid, but they're actually dollars. I do wish we could say change currency in this game. You know how many currencies there are in Roller Coaster Tycoon? I haven't counted them all, but there are a lot. You can even have Hungarian forint. Mineral water. What's our current drink shop anyway? I know we got the candy apples over there, but was there not already a drink shop somewhere? Okay, there's a soft drink shop there. There's a lot more love for bubble tea than for mineral water, because teens hate mineral water. So, right next to your Borgar, you can enjoy some bubbly tea. And of course we charge an arm and a leg for it. 4.50, a fiver, a fiver, a 5 quid 30, 5 quid 40, and 6 quid. Again, I don't mind that people are turned off by high prices, as long as they're not livid about it, I'm happy. Yeah, I don't know where people are going to get their fags here, but I've never seen a cigarette shop in a theme park. And I don't really want to introduce them myself now. Do we have more lab stuff unlocked? No, but we're not that far off of next level, and I would love to get more roller coaster options going. For now, though, let's finally get around to expanding the park. I can get rid of you, and have this big chunky road come out over here. I guess we're coming straight out from you. Down we go. This is a rather large expansion for the park. Extremely large, I would even say. But don't worry. Actually, I'm kind of worrying about the sheer cost of building all this pathway. Okay, wow, we really, really hate the handy-capable around here with inclines like that. It's okay, just planning for the future here. And the future is not wheelchair accessible. James, you better hope you have emergency brakes on your wee power stroller coming down here. Right, like I say, preparing for the future. I don't know how long we're going to be on this mission. Actually, given the rate that we're chewing through the missions, maybe not long enough to justify expansion on this scale. Well, I think I resized the window a bit there. What am I looking at? Not Asian scenery, that's for sure. What is it under? Is it shops and yeah, it's always facilities for the benches and cans. What kind of bench are we using? Blue-rimmed grid bench? Yeah, grid bench. I'll stick to our theming there. You aristocrat would have my guts for garters if I was betraying that. Gotta hand it to the formation of these elements, for lack of a better word. I think they're handled better than Skylines does it. You ever built a city on an incline in City Skylines? It looks horrid. Now, granted, this has some clipping issues, but I wouldn't say it looks horrid. That would be mean. Oh boy, I miss the bench warmer plugins so much. Get some trash cans going for you. It's so easy to put them off the path, like on the wrong side of it, here instead of here. I do wonder if they get used still. There's a lot of this stuff that I want to know mechanically, but unfortunately, since the game doesn't seem that popular, there's not a lot of people that have sunk their teeth into it. So I can't just go and plagiarize all that information and pass it off as my own like I'd normally do with a game. So instead, I'm gonna have to do my own homework. Jake, what is your favorite in real life park? Well, it's all gonna be Florida-based stuff. That's where I've done most of my theme parking. Outside of that, I went to Gröna Lund in Sweden, and I did appreciate the ticket there. Thank you, Hjalmar. Thank you, Hjalmar's mother, I think it was. I've been to a few places in the UK, but nothing really even holds a candle to what I saw in Florida. I love Universal Islands of Adventure. That's probably my favourite. Up next would be Busch Gardens, then probably SeaWorld, and then Universal Studios itself. And pretty far down is Disney. I'm not a Disney guy, so that didn't tick my boxes. Right, what do we need to do around here? Every car for itself? We've already done that in the first mission. Fist bump roller coaster. Impossificator impossified roller coaster. Yes, that sounds good. Wait, why is my park rating going down? The fun appears to be going down. Well, if we need more fun, maybe we should have a few more entertainers. And I will pay them the top dollar to entertain my people, although I don't like the fact that I'm making quite a loss. The roller coaster is actually losing me money. Why is nobody riding my roller coaster? Utilization abandoned %. How could nobody want to ride this ride? Am I charging too much? Ah, no one's going to pay this much to ride my ride. Okay, okay. I see where you people are coming from. I'm going to lower that price for you. Is there anything else that's really not bringing in the dosh? Let's have a quick look by profit. Staff rooms aren't meant to be profitable, so I don't even want those showing. Are people paying for our Beyond Delicatessens? Well, they would if they went shopping there. Why do they build such a short queue path? We can't queue up. Yeah, it is really short, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. And give it a new, better entrance, or new, better queue. Actually, I could make the entrance point over here. It's a longer queue. Although, honestly, it's not that much longer, is it? No, don't destroy that. Destroy this. What I could possibly do... The curving is quite aggressive in this. There we go. Much better. Where were we on that heat mapping for profitability? What's your problem? I have no idea. I don't need to up the payment for faster service anywhere, at least it doesn't seem so. Right, well, clearly what we need are more rides. Have we done all the flat rides? I think we have. I think I got a little too excited by adding better toilets, and that stopped me from getting more ride options here. See if we can make something of a condensed wild mouse. And then what was the impossification? Get the... no, not float your boat. Not the fist bump. Yeah, the impossificator. What is the impossificator? I won't claim to know, but let's try this out, shall we? Yeah, I wonder if I could put it over here. Then we've already got some elevation to come down along here with, which seems kind of cool. Bearing in mind that we want to go kind of slow, else our poor little people are going to feel ill done to, aren't they? I'm going to bring you off the rails over to here. Is that actually off the rails? See, now I'm not so sure. Off the rails. Okay, ooh, is that actually off the rails? I never bleeding know how that thing works. It doesn't look like it. I guess there's little orb things around them when they are. Maybe you need to be lowered. No, I think you're as low as you can go without going underground. Oh, it snaps to terrain or water, making sure the... I don't get it, though. Ah, there we go. So it snapped over to that, and then they're going to have that go off the rails. And then... along we go. Alright, there we go. Then we come back onto the rails, please. And then down we come along here. Can we get any cool module stuff? A drop connector. You know, it would be kind of cool to fork you, wouldn't it? Fork and drop connect? Is off the rails cheaper? I hadn't noticed. Corkscrew, right. Oh, well, golly gosh. A wild mouse should certainly not be having inversions. Can they even manage this? I guess we'll soon find out. But now we're bringing you underground. And then can we actually get you on a chain lift back in here? I could try. That's a very relaxing... Oh, maybe not. That's taken out at 70 kilometers an hour. It just looks a whole lot slower than it is. Doesn't even need all that to be chain lift, but it works out fine, I think. We'll construct you for now. We may need a few hooks for this, though. Not be pulled by any chain lift. Ah, drat. We were close with that. I think we've got plenty of off the rails here. You can build off-rail tracks into water. Makes it ride through it. Ooh. Ooh, I think we'll have something of that soon. Have the train going less than 20 kilometers per hour whenever it arrives at the station. Isn't it doing that already? It's not making for the most exciting roller coasters, but... does it already do that? It comes up here, 40, 30, 20... Oh, yeah, it is fine for getting in there. Easy peasy. Still, I don't think I've got a good feel for how long entrances queue lines should be. Let's bring that right the way down. Alright. Give it a proper test. Blast through that test, pretty please. Yeah, I plan on using the impulsification points on this thing, no less. Alright. Do you get your hooks? Bang on, an empty hook slot. Sweet. Alright. By the way, if you have names for our roller coasters, I'm all for it. And granted, this is not the most exciting thing around. Oh, the rails go underneath, so we're kind of going through these authentic French rice paddies off the rails. I quite like that, actually. It's kind of like, say, what Journey to Atlantis does at SeaWorld. The rice ride! Just add an ER there and you've got something wildly inappropriate. Where's rename? N. There we go. Corked rice. The mukbang! Welcome to the rice fields. I like it. By the way, what kind of stats does this thing get? Pathetic. But with a bit of impulsification, who knows what can be done? Hyped up station? I think not. What are we gonna get? Well, we can't have shooting star. Go 15 different modules. Have two trains collide with each other? Boy, I'm not sure any of these really apply to us. 10 inversions, the draw. Okay, then I'm definitely going to have to make a much more exciting ride than this. I wish I knew a bit more about the ride when making these decisions. Like, where are the stats? What is the length, the duration? We've got duration here. What are the G's? It's only going to show me length stuff when I test it once it has its impulsification hook. All true, but we impulsify anyway. Whoosh. Although maybe I should consider one of these challenges while we're at it. Float your boat. Super Dizinator? Tour de Parc. What's Tour de Parc? I think that's just having it be very long, right? I think it's just to have one of these impossifications. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's more than 6 here, that's for sure. Have it be at least 3 kilometers. Oh, it's nowhere near 3 kilometers. It undid the name change. Yeah, that is bothersome, isn't it? I'm actually not sure it's any of these. Have the train reach a height of 100 meters above the ground. Okay, well, we're not having any of that. We could do float your boat. We could actually change this ride to go over the water a lot. And that wouldn't be too hard to do. So we're going to edit our ride. I'm not pausing the game, by the way. The park seems to be doing okay-ish on its own, so I'm leaving it to its own devices. Does mean that I need to get rid of you temporarily. And then you are coming down to the water. And was that off the... Was the floating your boat off the rails stuff? I think it was, right? I hope it's got the speed to make it along here. Oh, but it's 80 kilometers an hour. Was that a problem? No, that was just a problem for the other ride. That's actually kind of cool. I'm assuming it's on the water and not drowning in it. Can you make this? Speed is certainly taking a bit of a hit. I do like the fact that we can go through this tunnel with you, though. Well-constructed tunnel. Doesn't even need supports. And then... Oh, dearie me! You don't quite make it. Pipped at the post, one could say. That's okay. I just need to bring this... Oops, not like that. Quite the opposite of like that. There we go. That'll do it for sure. Modification done. Safety test, just blast through it. Ooh, an inversion on a wild mouse is not right, though. Was that even the 500 meters that I need, though? Hey! 559 meters! Land off-rail use 222. We're cutting it fine, but we got it done. I like what I see, and I see what I like. And that's considerably better than we had before. Alright, well, with fun stats like that, everybody is welcome to the rice field for a cost. Open her up, get her a proper renaming. There we go. Don't think I don't know your references. I actually want to see this thing in motion, right? We just gotta speed her up, let some people come legging it to the rice field. Okay, one person alone. Who are you? Charlie Webb. I'm a bigger fan of Charlotte's Web. Whoa, he's riding it alone? Well, this... at least you paid for the privilege. Alright, let's see it then. God damn. That's not how you ride, sir. Sir? Excuse me, sir. Okay. Woo! For some reason I thought there'd be wee pods that appear over the cart when it entered the off-the-rails segment. Feels like it's going to drift off, though. Woo! Yeah, it didn't look all that exciting when I made it, but this actually, I would ride this. Ooh, I don't like that sudden chugga though. Alright. Go on, say it to my face. Tell me you wouldn't enjoy this ride. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I would like to put little decorations in here, like maybe little Cat in the Hat thing 1 and thing 2s. With hands like this guy could scoop up the koi. And would you look at that, a full queue already. Everyone looking at this smug bugger thinking, why did he ride it alone? But hey, all these people are ready and willing to pay 12 quid a head. That might not sound like a lot, but the game's scale of money is quite low. Certainly compared to Roller Coaster Tycoon. So what are we getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. So 24 heads, 12 a head. This thing's going to turn some decent dough as long as people are still willing to ride it. My only regret is that it's so short, and for the love of God, only one load of cars per ride is really sad. So whilst the game does have some wacky upgrades, I think it's going to miss a lot of the compartmentalized changes that you would do in, say, RCT. Alright, nice. People are having so much fun in my park, although I am hemorrhaging money, aren't I? I'm paying my staff way too much. Clearly, I need to have cutbacks. We did just fine with them not working very hard. In fact, maybe I could pay them less. The savings to efficiency actually look pretty bad in this regard, but Be grateful I keep you employed at all. Not just that, but the limited size of the stations means I can't just build an ultra-long station with massive cars. So there is a disheartening lack of changes I can make to the rides. Or rather, I can make changes if it's the changes the game wants. Welcome to the rice fields, mother lover. Just closed down. It's not having any respect for my capitalizations. How dare they? Right, I really want some more roller coasters. Where's my railgun coaster, Sophia? Low throughput. No, that's not how we work. The Himalayan Adventure. These are flat rides. Give me roller coasters for God's sake. There's Modules, Western, Candyland, Da Vinci, Fantastic Shops. Huh. Where the heck are all the roller coasters? Paxam said, you've got to be kidding me. There can't be only 3 roller coaster types in the game. I assumed we were just getting some basic roller coasters because it's in relatively Tutorialville. Someone sent a link just now. Did they? I don't see anything in chat. And I do keep an eye on chat. Bumper Brawl. Adults love it, and it makes good profit, so I'm all for it. I never would have believed Jake looks at chat. I've got it there all the time. Yeah, the game doesn't have a workshop, which is pretty sad, so the lack of mod support's a bit nyeh. Oh man, only 3 roller coasters in a park building game? No, you must be having me on. Must be, right? No one would take that seriously. Alright, I'm curious what this bumper game is all, this bumper ride is all about. Paxam's got a link for us here. Only three coasters, question mark. Are there only 3 coasters? Where's the rest of the game? Did I miss something? There are indeed only 3 coasters. Feels like 2.5. Good God, what? So what about all the classics? What about inverted coaster? Standing coaster? Multi-dimensional coaster? Wooden coaster? Giga coaster? Water coaster? Oh man, I am taken aback by that. I mean, I was thinking, okay, great, this tutorial shows promise, can't wait for it to show us, you know, everything that's in the game later on, but 3 coasters? Wow. Oh my god. Why? Wish I hadn't found that out, right? I was happy in my blissful ignorance. That's why I don't try to learn things. Alright, might as well chalk up the flat ride. Oh man, after I was saying earlier, you know, flat rides are great, but it's all about the roller coasters, only to find it's like, ooh, about those roller coasters, ooh, bad news for you, buddy. Alright, keep those shops flowing here. Surely someone around here is going to want their mineral water. Maybe the DLC had some. I'm going to quickly pop over to Park Beyond's store page. But the idea of only having, even if there are more in the DLC, only 3 in the base game seems like madness. There's a Beyond Extreme theme world set that contains 2 flat rides. No mention of additional roller coasters. It does say 2 module and coaster cars, but I think that's just car types, which you can set for the coasters. I think it was under Edit Ride, because then you can change the car types, but yeah, Oh yeah, no god-awful suspended coaster? That doesn't seem right. We've got the zombie pack. 1 flat ride, 1 theme, 1 shop. What? Oh man, oh man. Belief in-game degrading actively. How can this be? I have to change my review and just have it say 3 roller coasters. Better not look, but the park is making money. As expected, right? People are queuing up around the bend to be welcomed to the rice fields. Scum mothers and who'd love them. Actually, how do they feel about that price? The fee is quite okay. Oh, not on my watch. If you think the fee is okay, then it's not okay for me. Well, here's a thought. What if I make the price ridiculous? Are these people still going to pay it? This is an exploit that I used to do in the old theme park game. If people were queued up to enter your park, or indeed anything, you could, just between them approaching it and paying, you could pause the game and make the price as high as possible. They're already committed to paying. My question is, will that work here? So we're going to wait for the train to roll in. And this is an exploit that little childhood Jake was able to come up with. So surely my giant adult brain can do it. The season pass seems to suggest all that's coming are coaster modules. Oh my god. Please, no. Don't rob me of this. I really thought I'd found a coaster game that could shine a... There. I was wondering where the train was. I thought I'd finally found a game that could hold a candle to Roller Coaster Tycoon. But I've been playing through this campaign thinking, alright, sweet, we're going to be unlocking more and more, right? But let's see if this works. I think they might be wise to my ways. Because I don't think I made 12 million. Maybe they only pay when they get in the queue? That would make even less sense. Maybe they're price committed in the queue. Anyway, 15 simoleons it is. RMB, that doesn't work on RCT2, sadly. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is too clever for those kinds of tricks. Well, I gave it a go and it didn't work. That's okay though. I'm happier that it doesn't work. I mean, sure, if you find an exploit, nothing saying you have to use it, but you can always be plagued by that feeling of playing unoptimally. Super Dizinator, Fist Bump, Tour de Parc, the Impossificator. Yeah, what are these hooks? Are you going to show me what it is? Kind of a shame that you can't see these hooks before you impossify, and you can't impossify. Or rather, once you impossify, you're committed. 3 coaster types! I can't get that out of my head. Why? Why 3 coaster types? Oh man. Alright, let's ensure that the facilities are available here. Hopefully you're synced up price-wise. Good. Got all this expansion, thinking, okay, put a water coaster over here. Maybe put a bit of a giga coaster around here. Ah! Curse you, Limbic! Alright, we're getting ourselves some new upgrades. Check it out. Crashlander Robot Battle. I always did love Robot Wars. Let's go for it. Wild Mouse cars don't even rotate. Yeah, they can do inversions though, you know, like Wild Mouse cars are famous for. No one's paying 12 million without the Cephaloth beats. I might turn them even further off it. Oh man, oh man. I thought I'd be playing this game for a long time with all this stuff coming, but 3 ride types, I can't get that out of my head. 3 ride types. Maybe it's still some kind of elaborate joke. You know, someone thought, Jake's having too much fun with this game, I'll play a little trick on him, eh? I'll even make this fake forum thread, I planted it months ago. Make him think there aren't more roller coasters to come. Alright, we haven't seen the old Robot Wars in action yet, and come to think of it, I haven't ridden you either. Oh wait, no, you're just bumper cars. I thought you were the, yeah, you are. You're the... Ooh, what's the term for this? That mod challenge that never gets beaten. Pinball. Kind of a pinball-themed bumper car ride. Yeah, there we go. Can I ride this? I quite like Dodgems, but they tend to ban head-to-head bumping, which is a shame, because that's where all the fun is. Nowadays, many bumper cars ban bumping into each other. Surely not. That's probably just something people say. To get people riled up about how, oh, it was better in the old days. Alright. The impossification on the flat rides is still certainly available. I need to think about which one I want to do. Maybe the most profitable one to make it even more profitable. But then I'd want to let these ones that I've just built stew for a wee bit, including Crashlander. I think whatever roller coaster I'm going to have is going to weave in between these. Let's shove Crashlander over as well. Wrong side. Entrance first. And straight shot the exit. Might celebrate its opening, but you're paying for the privilege around here. I haven't seen any gift shops, by the way. Benches, services, souvenir shops. Maybe that's in another tutorial level or campaign level. Not sure if we can still call it tutorial at this point. Come get your hot dogs here. The prices should already be synced. Good. You can get your mineral drinks over here. Your lavies over there. A lavy is a toilet. Lavatory. Another bit of delicatessenting. Don't know how spaced out you want these things in the end. Alright, this I'm more than a little curious about. What do we have in here? Okay. Whoa, that's even making me dizzy. Okay, so we're being spun on a massive disc, while being spun on another disc, while being levitated into the air, and smashing into each other? Oh yeah! Okay, that is cool, but what's it like impossified? Oh jeez. They're really flinging it at each other. Looks like a child, but he's got a tattoo. Alright, I like it. I like it enough to impossify it. Ooh, robot carnage. And what'll this be? Sir Kill-a-Lot's revenge. What? It censors out the word kill? Game, please! Oh my goodness. Axes, saw blades, this really is Robot Wars. Alright, let's see how you're doing this. Also, people should be paying me for the privilege of this amazing impossified ride. Oh god! Golly gosh! I have a feeling there's going to be bits sparking off here. Oh god, that's gone through the legs! Oh, even the kids get their wee ones to ram into each other with. Turtleneck guy is going to be popping an archery over this. Whew. Gosh, the French really know how to party here. Where were those small ones that came out of nowhere? Oh, right. So what, they put the kids on the back for safety, and then they detach and then ram into each other? Pretty cool. Sir Killalot's Revenge. All these death traps, so whatever you do, don't name one after the best bot. Meanwhile, there's you here that's just looking a touch sad-ish. Yeah, realism is a touch overrated. Gotta remember, though, that the so-called challenges here for the... Oh wow, we're almost at the next level already. Where are the goals again? Here you are. Complete another 2 challenge and then do the mission goals, which I need to get to all of these for. Which could be a little tricky. My roller coaster hasn't been that amazing. But still, 1 more of these challenges and we're good. What did I end up getting on you anyway? Because I need to hit 8 on these. 8 in each. Although they don't all have to be done on 1 coaster. The best I could do here was 6 on fun. Hey, nice. Medusa's Temple. Space Training. Oh, we saw Space Training. Tagada. Fun. Amazement. Car Lift. Car Lift elevates single cars that enter, separating cars from their trains. There's also the Spring. The Cannon. The Cannon is pretty cool. It's kind of the flagship module of the game, I think. Things adults love. Oh, wow. The Wheel of Love. Sold. Also a hat shop. I can finally sell souvenirs. There we go. Everybody that comes here has got to buy a hat. I wonder if it's the case that people will buy things if they're really happy. Or rather, the happier they are, the more willing they are to splash out the cash to buy a souvenir. In that case, I will strike them here. If they're around the back of my park, they've surely seen all this cool stuff. And surely, if you're here, you're really going to want to spend top dollar on my hats. $7.50 to be a cowboy. $7.50 to be a pirate. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a running theme. $7.50 for all of my hats. Roger, you only get 1 first message around here, and yours is that bad. I mean, really, really terrible. Let me give you another first-time experience that people get around here. You're kind of really sad. I'm going to migrate you. No one's going to come this far anyway. Too much path overlap. Don't know if you actually hit there. There we go. Alright, let's go for one of these impossifications then. What are we thinking? Every car for itself? Did we end up getting the lift module, actually? We got the adult visitor love. The elevator... No. The Ring of Fire is its own kind of flat ride, I believe. Guess we can put down some of these flat rides first. Give myself a lot to work with the roller coaster. Roller coaster. Again, it's not right. That is not right. Oh man, I feel bad for recommending this to Calaw now. He loves his roller coaster games, and I said, hey, I've been playing this, it's loads of fun. He's gonna string me up when he finds out there's only 3 coasters. And rightfully so. I'll say, just do me a favor and make it quick. Not sure this is going to fit in at this angle. There we go. Well, that seems wheelchair accessible-ish. For one of the few things a wheelchair user could write. Is this really that fun? I'll admit I do like the the double partitioning here of the Ferris wheel. But hey, people have to pay for the privilege, because I know they're going to be getting up to things up there. They're going to enjoy the several dozen feet high club. The constant car honking in the background is grinding my sand. What car honking in the background? I think you have an actual car in your background honking. The wheelchair of love. Well, we'll see how it operates first and foremost. Hey, we can't just ride the thing, right? Everyone's gonna see you here. Just give us a bit of privacy. I suppose one of the things is that others can't see you on the ride. You're completely enclosed from that. So you could grab onto this bar and then wave at the crowd. That's the thrill, Jake, if you say so. Look at all this space! Made me think this would be full with roller... Oh my god, I can't believe it. I feel so betrayed. Okay, now I hear the honking. We are in Paris, though, remember that. And the exit can just link up to you, if possible. And I feel like I want a path leading across here. It doesn't have to be the world's biggest path. But on the other hand, why have half measures? Oh god, where'd all my money go? Ooh, Loans are unavailable. Oh well, I guess we just had to pass time. It's not like I'm not making money, I'm just spending it too fast. You're flat broke. That's okay. The rice fields will provide. Actually, if I'm low on cash, this is a great opportunity to check and make sure that everything is actually making me the dollary dues. People hate the standard coaster. Just no one wants to ride the poor thing. I'm actually going to lower the price just to see if we can't entice more people on. Doesn't have to make loads of money, just something. Otherwise, well, you were just built, so it stands to reason you've not made me any money. Otherwise, it looks like a fairly profitable park. The stalls are making money. Ignore the red parts, those are our staff rooms. Are you making enough money? It's not a lot of profit, but at least it's profit. And there's actually a reasonable amount of people in the park now, 1,520. God, the traffic in Paris. Again, never been. Been to France twice, but never Paris. Alright, you... There are a lot of people that want whatever this is, so you need to start working a lot harder. Apply a little bit of pressure, get the results. Same story here. Get to work. Process those people. Ooh, do I even have ATMs available here? I forget what ATM comes under. I'm pretty sure it's a service facility, and I'm also pretty sure that we have not unlocked it. Yeah, oh well, it says multi-ATM is unlocked, so where's that under? You had one in the park already, yeah. Didn't I move the thing? And didn't I give it no service fee? Yeah, here it is. Large ATM. Could I just clone the large ATM? Shove it over here? Huh, it's only 50 quid for an ATM. I recall them being expensive in RCT. No need to do a service. After all, I have them so that people can get more money. Staff salary is eating me alive. I'd already trimmed down the amount of staff I had. What if we have very inefficient, low-paid entertainers? That sounds good. And honestly, that seems like quite a lot of mechanics. But I don't want to fire such skilled individuals. I will just pay them less. The paramedic could be kind of necessary, but you cost so much. Let's make you... You know what? Why are we even paying all these people so much? If we lower our costs, we increase our profit. That's got to be good, right? Ah, you know who's never let me down in terms of profit? The good old Cephalod. 200 quid in the last 30 days? That's what I like to see. Adults like it, but families and teens love the Crazy Kraken. You know what? You've done so much for me. It's high time I did something for you.
Notre Kraken animatronique géant a plus de 2 douzaines d'articulations par tentacule, chacune d'elles devant fonctionner correctement sous l'eau, ce qui en a fait un vrai cauchemar à fabriquer.
It was a right cauchemar to fabriquer, and it's certainly going to pay me the dividend, a whole lot of dividends for all of that. Hey, pretty amazing, huh? Let's go for a ride. How do you feel about this, Pierre? Ho ho ho, garçon! Oh boy, all the fun of riding a civilian submarine. Oh wow! It's like an underwater pirate boat. That's great! Oh man, this game really ran the risk of this stuff just being gimmicks, but it's actually really good. But only 3 coasters, come on! Why you gotta do this to me? Imagine being that ride when it breaks down though, oh lord. Alright, maybe we can get a little bit of an overview of how much fun people are having with the ride. Why do we have things in red for maintenance? Maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have severely cut the amount of money I'm willing to pay my staff here. Alright, lavish salaries for you guys. Get your efficiency up. I think my cleanliness rating is on its way down as well. Improve and impossify your janitors. Yeah, but I could also not. Visitor feedback. People apparently don't have nice things to say about the Crash Lander. We won't pay that much. Well, most people will have a lot of fun, and whilst they say it's high, they will still pay it. At least that's my understanding. Even so, I guess I could drop it down slightly. The game is like a monkey paw wish. You want a good park sim? You got it, but at what cost? But the crown jewel of a park sim is building the roller coasters. Flat rides are there to accentuate it, not be the game. Painful. Real painful. Okay, right. I now have a few grand. And you know what, I might as well just keep the game rolling while the dosh keeps rolling. Oh man, we're on top of it. Expected ride 7. So people have expectations of my park. I'm always here to meet expectations. Head on. Oh, some people are actually walking along here. Benches and bins, benches and bins. Keeps the place tidy. Probably. Couldn't help but notice that the cleanliness rating is on its way down. I did say I'd keep this place very clean. Did I yoink? Even the trash guys, right? Alright. Let's not be too nippet with the salaries. These people do keep our park rating nice and high. The crown jewel of a park sim is Theme Park World. See, I never played Theme Park World. Where are you even running to? They're all very happy, but they're getting more and more tired. They're going to the Wave Swinger. I guess this is technically a shortcut, but it's a little void of goods and or services. Really needs a nice roller coaster around here, and we will fix that. I'm just letting my money build up for a little while. All the while, hey, we haven't watched this from the outside, have we? But notably, no one is riding it. Oh god, maintenance down. Then I actually need more maintenance people. I didn't think it would be... I didn't think that would be the case. Alright, sure, in you come. Enjoy your heavy salaries. And you know what? I think I'll impossify one of my highly skilled ones. So, who's highly skilled? Edward Nelson. Are you telling people to get off while you fix this? Alright, Edward, you've done great. You are going to... What the... Okay. Sure.
Ces textes extensions vont énormément faciliter le travail de nos mécaniciens. À moins que l'intelligence artificielle qui les contrôle ne développe une conscience et ne se rebelle. Mais bon, le risque n'est que de 30%, pas plus.
Yet another very French-looking man. Although now he looks like he stepped out of Fortnite. Alright, there we go. Keep that maintenance high. I want these places working full time. Ooh, I love this ride. Looks like it has an enormous throughput as well. I hope people pay me for the privilege. It needs to be renamed to Doc Ock. But where's Spock, The Rock, and Hulk Hogan? I like your park, Jake, but where's the heart? Where are the killer robots? How did we unlock Killer Robot? There's Steam Hunk. Alright, let's see if we can't get our hands on Killer Robot. Where are you? Where is our Killer Robot to be? Bertha, again. Bertha's about to become the biggest Bertha. No, like hell are you becoming Captain Twink. Steam Hunk is here.
Opérationnel. Il ne sert à rien et pèse très lourd, mais Phil tenait au réalisme.
Exterminate. And we didn't put them in a costume, we just turned them into the Iron Giant. I do like footsteps, even though they're out of sync. Call of Duty mechanics. Come on, do your sad little robot dance. What is this meant to be? At least do the robot. Alright. Some actual money is coming in, which is what I'm after. Now, how do we go about doing this roller coaster? Which of the 3 roller coasters do we do? We haven't got a wide coaster, so we might as well get another Hidamari Worldwide slide. He looks like he needs to pee. Oh, he does have that water boiler, doesn't he? Tour de Park? Nah, we need actual throughput here. Fist bump. The Impossificator. What was the Impossificator? The Super Dizinator. I think it was going backwards, right? Oh well, I need a bit more amazement to get another pen thing. If I want amazement, I kind of need to do these weird little group goals, don't I? Have people throw up. Let the mechanic do the Dexa ring. Paramedics. The Psych Amp rig. Do we even have people with Euphoria? I don't know about that. I'll see if I can grab that and I'll impossify a paramedic and see if that helps. Where are you at, paramedic? Oh, I've only got one of you. And I think you're resting up. I think, because I can't see you unless that's you walking out. Oh, that is doubtlessly a paramedic. Not using a red cross. Good. Some people will get you for that, you know.
Franchement, j'ai bien peaufiné ces psycho-amplis. Les harmoniques qu'ils produisent sont dévastatrices. Bon, pas littéralement, ça serait un problème. Elles sont plutôt guérissatrices. Mais c'est pas un vrai mot.
They're a curer, but that isn't a word. I think it is. Well, you've already cured one person. Visitors with Euphoria generate less excitement treated by paramedics. Da 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 da. Okay, well, I'll just leave you to that. That should get me the pen things that I need to impossify. Then again, I think we've already got... I think we already had plenty to get a roller coaster ride impossified. "15 modules it was. I mean, I could just have one that cannon blasts around this entire thing. 15 seems excessive, though. As long as it doesn't exceed 150 kilometers an hour, then we can be on to a winner here. That said, we now need roller coasters, or are going to need roller coasters that have huge stats in everything. And I've already impossified my rice fields. Gah! This poor standard coaster is completely abandoned. I think it's just costing me money now. Look at that. Nobody wants to ride this sad, sorry coaster. I think it's time for it to go bye-bye. If no one's going to ride it, I'm not going to put in the effort. It'll be closed down, scrapped, and turned into another considerably better coaster. Alright, we should have the Dosh, and we should comfortably have the Amazement, and we'll have even more once we do the Psych Amp rigging. Right. It's been many years since I went to a fair. When's your last time? Been quite so... Well, I went to a really crummy little fair in Krakow last year. I mean, that was some atrocity tourism, and I'm pretty sure that's a term for it. I was trying to remember it before. How are we doing this? I'm going to shove you here. Can I impossify you immediately? Because the thing is, wow, that costs quite a bit. Yeah, here we go. What I want to do is immediately see my impossification hooks. Edit ride, edit hooks. What are we doing with hyped up station? What are we trying to get anyway? I wonder if I can make this all 8. Like 8 in everything. Because it starts out as... Well, I can't imagine it starts out as much. So we're going to have to go for big hooks. Can we see it? Yeah, it's just got nothing going for it. Okay, so we're going to have to hook this one up big time. You'd need some real balanced hooks. Well, we can work on that, surely. Must reach a speed of 160 is not possible with this. Super Dizinator. Have the train use a single elevator 6 times and use no chain lift. That's going to take forever, though. I do want to care about throughput, you know. Average speed of over 80 kilometers an hour shouldn't be too hard to get, and that makes it fun and profitable. But it doesn't make it amazing. Looks like overall you get 8 stars. That's 8, that's 8, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. But we're not allowed that one. 8, 8, 8. Yeah, I can hear the honking now. Boy, why is that even there? Let's try can't stop, won't stop. Means we'll have to be fast, but not too fast, or else the we're going to fail otherwise. What else can we get? We need a lot of amazement. What's the most amazement generating thing here? Loads of out-of-order amazement. Have the cars of the train come back. Ooh. Different order than they started. Not difficult to do. What else is amazement generating? Big splash. Travel at least 10 meters through water in off-rail tracks. That's easy to do, although adults hate it. Pretty sure I already did that. But we're going down to the water anyway, right? No, we're going down to path. But we can also go down to water, so we can do a bit of big splashing out there. Have the train not go more than 10 meters above the ground. Amazement is important here. 200 meters of off-track rails in the line. Well, I could do that in the water again. Perfectly doable. Alright, that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in amazement. It's going to give us 6 in profitability and 7 in fun. So we just need to otherwise make a really good train. A really good ride. My worry is that the profitability won't be affected by just how awesome I'm making this ride, but oh well. Do we have the speedy uppy thing? No, but we can just immediately start dropping down. We do need to get that speed going really fast, though. Just have it come straight on out. That kind of does hideous things to the rice field. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I was hoping we could go underground immediately. Could we do that? Just, hang on, what's stopping us? Need to immediately hit some high speed here after all. Oh god, just carving a path through it. Surely that works fine for us though. And then maybe get ourselves a nice corkscrew through all of this. Whilst underground, everyone loves a good underground corkscrew. Only to blast our way out. And over to the water. Is this going to be a problem? Oh, golly gosh, I hope not. It's a shame about the lack of speed. We need an average speed of 80. And it might lose a bit of speed over here. But we can just gain that speed back. Say hi to the other coaster. It's not that far below 80 over here, which is fine-ish. And now we're no longer off the rails. Thank you. Oh, but we also need land off-rail done, don't we? Yes. Can I elevator you up from here? That might really slow the ride down, though. And I don't have the blaster, do I? No, I do not. It's alright, just gain a whole lot of speed, really nice and fast. And then just whoosh, right our way back down. Time to say hi to those rice fields. Elevate the station for more speed from the start. The thing is, I can't have it go too fast. But it isn't quite close to the danger speed, is it? Yeah, let's see how you handle that. going through all this at 100 kilometers an hour? How bad could it be? I mean, it's starting to look a bit uglier on the rice field, but that is the rice field's problem. Yeah, that maintains the average speed quite well. Only dropping to... drops quite a bit towards the end, though. And it spends quite a lot of time there, but then we just speed the thing up. And then we take our nice rice field time, shall we? Roll it, roll it, roll it. Let's get off the rails here, like I said we would. Gotta be very wary of the speed here, though. That average speed is hard for us to know for sure. Alright, how are you feeling about that? Oh, that doesn't help the average speed enough. In fact, it's dropping the average speed. I wonder if we're losing out too much by spending too long coming up here or not. Also, that's an unbanked turn. Could we change that? No, not like that. Like that. It's actually quite nice controls for banking those turns. Whoosh. Certainly improves the average speed a bit, but it needs to maintain it here, which it is not. And I don't have boosters. How high can we bring you? Yeah, if only there were more more roller coaster types to build. I know, I feel the pain. One thing that could be said is there's a bit too much water here. So let's make like an IGN review. Like it's got... oh, it only needs 10 water off-rail. So honestly, I could get rid of a ton of this stuff. Doesn't need to lose that much speed here. Alright, in that case, bring it all out, snap it all together. Loses tons of average speed coming up here. But then it gains it back? Nah, only to lose it a bit more. I think I'm putting too much on this. It gets this nice average speed coming straight out of the station and doing this undergroundy stuff. Maybe I shouldn't even have this. I mean, it's already got good speed coming out of there. Yeah, but it is still overall lost. For average speed, just make it shorter. Yeah, but part of me thinks I need to make a long-ish coaster for people to really enjoy it. Although it's probably going to crush the profitability. I could make another Trummy high-profit coaster, could I not? It also needs a lot of off-the-rails land. Which I guess could be done here. Tricky puzzles to solve here. That's one of the fun things about building coasters. If only I had more types of coasters to build! Hope I don't sound too bitter about it. Actually, I do. 3 coaster types in a park building game, but why? I wonder. Can we be even high? Oop, crikey, I didn't want to do that. Can I undo that? Yes, I can. Might seem a bit maddening. Does not like the G-forces there, for sure. Alright, we'll widen you up a bit. Kills a lot of the speed going through that, though. We don't have the cannons, sadly. If I had the cannons, trust me, I would consider them for bumping up that average speed. Because they are immediate acceleration, aren't they? You know what, could I exit this editor for a wee bit? How close are we to another level? Oh, we're quite a far away. Your park appeal needed to reach needs to be considerably higher. The fun is apparently quite low. The average fun is very low, actually. Why is no one having fun? Happiness. Everyone's happy, but maybe not having enough fun. How do we even measure fun? Could I click on someone and check their fun level? Yeah, everyone's really fun, but I guess we need to generate that fun by having them ride more rides. Well, we got plenty of rides and the queues look good. Yeah, no unlocks left. And I don't think I can undo an unlock. But yeah, looking back on it, grabbing my hands on the cannon for modules would have been a big one. Instant high speed. Yeah, I know. Very sad. Well, when in doubt, just go balls to the wall. Never let me down before, it's not going to let me down now. What we do is we just go and have massive speed from the get-go. Get it as close to 150 kilometers per hour as we can. Now, the trouble, I suppose, is getting you back to the base without dropping that average speed. But if we get you up to that kind of speed and try and maintain it, does the water cane the speed that badly? Oh, not really that badly. But the average speed does start going way down. I don't think we could get you back here without the cannon. Maybe the wind tunnel. Can you ride the end the ride at a different platform? Possibly, but I think this one just has to bite the bullet until we get ourselves... Well, you know what? The big problem is coming from me having this impossification goal. Can't stop, won't stop. For the fun and the profitability. There must be something else that I could do. 3 different drop connectors. Fly along 500 meters of paraglide course. I don't think we have the paraglide. Change the launch speed. Do we have launch speed? I don't think we have the launcher. Launch direction for... Oh wait, there is a launch speed here. Pew! Well, damn. Yeah, I missed that launch speed thing altogether, didn't I? There's nothing saying you have to curve all the way around here. Anyway, good catch on that launch speed, by the way. I appreciate it greatly. Now we keep it going off the rails here, or is this too steep for that? That almost gets it, actually. Almost, but it kills the speed. And even if I got you back in here, I think that would be insufficient. The Whiplash lawsuits. Yeah, what about that off-the-rail thing? Can that be gotten rid of in favor of something else? Because we can get down here really fast, do our big splash, and then just do something that gets us back quite quickly while preserving the speed. For example... there is the one for not having any chain lifts, right? Unchained? It's only 4 points. But we should be able to grab that without too much bother. Question is, can you get back to the station like this? If ordered to. I'm quite keen on getting that that speed-related one, though. Oh, I don't think you can quite make this, can you? Oh, that is a bit of a shame, actually. But I suppose it shouldn't be too surprising that you struggle to get back, huh? Whee, 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 and then this part. Hop! Oh, that canes it. It's a shame if they could just have the power to get back here. Would the elevator count as a chain? The elevator would not count as a chain. Wind tunnel being...
Quel enfer!
Oh my. I want to change where this is so that I can put in my windy tunnel. Can I rotate the thing? I guess it goes in a straight line. Alright, could you get up there? Whoosh! Oh, wow, that actually adds a good bit of speed. Maintains great speed coming back in. This might just do it. Alright, alright. Give it an entrance. I'll give it an exit first. Can I even get the exit coming over here? Doesn't need to be the world's widest path. Huh, well, I'll be. And then the entrance point. Just come along around here. Alright, let's test it out. Remember, we need 8 stars in each rating. I'll be happy enough with 1. I'd prefer 2. And this one isn't getting all 3 of that, I'm pretty certain. Alright, reading it and weeping. Oh, that's painful. It's 1 off from 2 of them. It needs 1 bit more profitability, 1 bit more fun. Can we do something to bump up either of these? 1 more profitability, 1 more fun. The Unchained is one thing. Right, I'm looking for a 2 in fun and 3 in profitability. 2 in fun, 3 in profitability. That's the wrong way around. 4 inversions. I think I could make that happen, though. And then I need like a 1 in fun, 2 in profitability on the big splash thing. What did I say? 1 in fun, 2 in profitability? Ugh, we don't want chain lifts. Have it go through a wind tunnel? Hey, it does exactly that. So if it just does 4 inversions now... And hey, look, we've got this place here where it can just invert over the water instead of going off the rails, which it no longer needs to do. It already does 1 inversion. Then all we need to do is go... I wonder if these would hurt it too much. I don't think it likes being here. What do you mean too high? What do you mean too low? Smash. Can you, like, collide with each other some way, somehow? Just a normal track, normal loving track, no kinks, no bends, no problems? Whoosh. Alright, does the whole damn thing. Does it get me the ratings I want? Oh, baby. There we go. 8 and 8. It's not very amazing, but that's alright. Apparently it's extremely profitable. How profitable, I wonder? Are people willing to pay $1 for it? How is this not amazing? I don't know. I mean, it goes under the rice paddies. We can even see it from a hole here. People could try and spit on the coasters that go through. I'm sure that's fine. Great views, no less. Alright, let's speed it up and get someone over here. It's already impossified. Oh, we have a brave volunteer. No, they changed their mind. They probably thought it was too expensive, right? Yeah, no one's paying that for the wide coaster. Alright, I was ambitious with the pricing. But you know, people pay kinda that much to ride on Welcome to the Rice Fields, mother lover. How much do I charge them? 15 squid. And this is even more fun. Wait, they still won't pay that much? No one wants to pay these prices. They're all turning around. Why won't anybody pay my reasonable prices? Even 10 quid feels like a steal for this thing. I'd be amazed if I were living at the end. Maybe they're coming over from my old price? Because surely these people would pay the 10 quid. I refuse to believe all these people won't pay 10 quid to ride this thing. I think these are people that initially came over at the 17 quid mark. They can't really think that's way too much, right? Is it the missing track bit? No, the thing is open. Open and ready to entertain. Alright. If you guys aren't actually going to ride it, I am really going to lower the price and see what happens. Alright, 5 quid. Oh, wow. Really? People do not want to pay a lot of money for this. Alright, 7 quid. Some people are scared off by 7 quid, but most people are coming along. 6 quid 50, and that's my limit. Alright, who wants to ride this thing? I know I do. Let's go. Oh, Christ. I had the game speed on maximum speed. Scared me. Alright, finish up the ride. We'll give it a proper ride. You can't edit the game speed while you're in view your own ride mode for reasons that escape me. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Faster start than the Hulk coaster. They'll be digging the twigs and leaves out of their teeth here. don't know what they're talking about. That is amazing that anyone survives. Now the question is it wide enough for the tunnel? Well, hold on, we should be able to make our way through the tunnel and watch it. Sure is fat. Well, it somehow manages to blast you off at 100 kilometers per hour. That must put a bit of a strain on the Parisian electrical network. Come on, activate. Whoa! I'm inclined to believe that if you don't stick your arm out, you are going to survive going through that. Wow, unlike that minecart ride, it actually gives enough clearance. This is kind of cool though. We just trust it to stay off the rails in order to seamlessly join up with the next set of rails. And then... Whee! Yeah, it's some janky loop-de-looping. Corkscrew. A. And then I'm not entirely sure how this works. Tuck your knees in, I guess. Tuck your body in, I guess. I'm not so sure this really is all as profitable as it says. In fact, it seems kind of weird to even have a profitability thing. Surely profitability is going to be the money I make. Don't understand that. At least the duration's kind of short, so we should be able to get a lot of people on per minute. Just trust the process with the fan. The parking inspector can chew on his own turtle net. Did I not do one of these? I think I shifted out my requirements so often and I never actually bothered to get one of these. But I said I was going to redo the park entrance coaster, so I should get on that. Alright, this poor thing has just got to go. Nobody ever wanted to ride it. We shall remove any evidence that it was ever here. Stalined out of existence. Yeah, marketability would make more sense, but profitability seems weird because that is something that we have empirical numbers for. You can call it 8 stars all you want, but what if it's 8 stars and it makes me a loss? Also, the fact that it's that and people are unwilling to pay more than £6.50 or £7 to ride it. Whereas this thing, which has profitability 5 instead of 8 that the other one has, people are willing to pay £15 to ride. I don't understand. I guess people just really love the rice fields. Like, relatively speaking, this is a slow, boring ride. Maybe it's the duration time. People like to pay more for longer duration rides. And that could make a world of sense, right? Right? Because this thing has a much longer duration. Over 3 times the duration of that one, with a much lower throughput, so maybe it balances out with that. I don't know, there's a lot of mechanics in this game I don't know, and I don't know where to find it out either. Nobody's documented this game, it hasn't been decompiled to the level that Roller Coaster Tycoon has. And it's not really... I couldn't find a manual for this game either, and I did search. Yeah, not even 100 passengers in a good month, real sad. But still making dosh, right? Profit from you in the past... wee while? No, she had 10. Again, how do we get the numbers on that? 750 squid in the past 30 days. 565, and you've only just started, you know, being ridden. I think there's still too many people not happy about the price here. Is that going up or down? It's going up. Alright, we're going to lower the price in order to increase throughput. Unbelievable, I know. Also, since people are all the way over here, it would make a lot of sense to give them some amenities. Surely you want a lovely cup of coffee after riding this. And that lovely cup of coffee is absolutely going to cost you a fair bit. 4 quid for an espresso, 4 quid 50 for a macchiato, 5 quid if you're a hipster vanilla decaffer, 5 for the mocha, 5.30 for the golden milk, 6 quid for the plant-based options. So I guess you could run your full-on vegan, disgusting park if you wanted to. You know, if you're a monster. Nobody deserves an easy life running a coffee shop, so we're going to high-stress you. And since I would want to throw up after having that myself, we shall, of course, give them a lavvy to do that. The luxury lavvy. Hopefully you're synced with the prices. Good, it's 2 quid. Curiously, have people been alright paying 2 quid to spend a penny? That's a luxury toilet. Yeah, look at that. At least we found a toilet so we could throw up without embarrassing ourselves. Who actually vomits at a theme park? There we go. Actual profit on my toilets. Excellent. How about the hat shop? I'll probably be doing the run around to see how profitable everything has been, but I'm curious about my hats. How are sold hats around here? Are you the hat shop? You are the hat shop. You can tell by the hat baked into the wall. Super pressured work, good. Making me profit, also good. Wow, that profit is about in line with a roller coaster. Which is nice. I do like it when the shops and the souvenirs can actually make a reasonable dent in the bank balance. Positively, that is. Nice. Have 5 toilets, oh, we do that. And it gives me amazement. Does this simulate people who would rather crap on the path than pay $2 for a toilet? Well, our Jannies are doing a fairly good job of keeping the paths clean, so it's hard to say for sure. But they might have went in these bottles and just left them there for someone else to care about. Oh, well, look at that. See, there is a bin here. You can just use the bloody bin. Not everyone's going to, though, I suppose. Alright, I need another impossification. One of these specifically. What was the impossificator? There was one for using 10 different modules, right? Guess I could have a bit of an upsy-downsy going around here. I wanted to have a roller coaster that went around all of this, though. Is such a thing even possible? Why the... There must be... I hope there's an option for turning off that car honking. But I think that's going to get rid of... No, I can still hear it. What the heck is causing all that honking? And why is it even in the game to begin with? It really makes me feel like there's just someone outside my door honking their horn constantly. I don't think it's hover sounds, it's just background noise. Right? Yeah, I can just hear them every now and then. I'd happily go into the game files and just reduce the volume of that audio clip, but unfortunately the game is all just packed up. Can't be edited. I think it's the bumper cut, you think? Maybe. Could have only started when we had that thing built. God, I hear a morphin all the way back here. Should we shut it down and see? I think that did it. Alright, well, I'm never building another bumper car in this game. Okay. No Kino, I certainly did not. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing I'd keep my finger on the pulse for, though. Right, we need to build another roller coaster, and it needs to be maximum amazement, right? Yeah, gotta be maximum amazement. Let's check that goal. Not the heat map, not that either. Goal. Because we're going to do this challenge easily peasily. We've done this. We have done the fun roller coaster. We've done the profitability roller coaster. None of our roller coasters go too fast. Actually, is that the case? Well, it must be, because this one's still ticked off. So now, we just need to build an ultra amazing roller coaster. Which of the 3 roller coasters will that be, I wonder? God. Great starting point for your coaster building adventures. It's pretty much the end point as well. I'm so unhappy with this. Like, it's hard to put into words how extremely disappointed I am with having 3 roller coasters to choose from. Load up RCT. Surely somebody like me has open RCT on their hotbar, ready to be launched at any moment. I literally do. And do it right now. Hey, there we go. Tall Peak Start. Was I actually playing this? I think that was something I was planning on playing real recently. Wiggly Reservoir? Oh yeah, I was playing around with this. Anyway, I wonder how many different roller coasters there are in this game. Well, I haven't even unlocked them all, but there's already a whole lot more here. Where's the unlock everything cheat? Cheat, rides. I'm not actually sure it's a cheat that you do here or something you do elsewhere. Point is, there's a ton of different roller coasters. Where's the Virginia Reel? Where's the wooden coaster? Where are the different takes on the Wild Mouse? Where's the spin on the Wild Mouse? Where's the Junior Coaster? Where's the Mine Train? The Looper? The stand-up? The Corkscrew? The Suspended? The Bobsleigh? The Steeplechase? Even though it's crap, at least it's an option. Oh, my favourite, the Vertical Drop. And maybe you can say, well, our coasters do all of these things in the game. Really? Where's my sweet wooden aesthetic? Ugh. Anyway, coming away from there. Will I stop bitching and moaning about the lack of roller coasters? I'm not sure, but probably not. Alright, standard coaster. I have the original RCT2 on Steam. That's cool and all. I can get behind that. Personally, though, I think that OpenRCT is the way to go, although it needs the original files to begin with. Alright. I think I can start by having you allowed around here. It's kind of a shame that when you hold R to rotate... Oh, that's funny. Alright, the moment you twitch R to rotate... Okay, no, I was going to complain about the controls here, but now I realized I am wrong. It was bound to happen eventually. Right, here you go. I don't actually know what we're going to do with the impossification on you, so I'm going to start by impossifying you. And I realize there's a lot of impossification I've been missing out on so far. I got all these points, I may as well use them. And people were asking just how XXX rated does this thingy of love go. You know, I just thought about some occurrences that could happen in this thing. We were joking last time about these being the Epstein Parks. Child, are you there against your will? Alright, well the only way to save that kid is to make this impossified. Oh god! It might be getting worse. Okay, never mind. We'll impossify regardless. Oh lord. I'm sorry, kid. Oh, was it? I think it breaks the heart and then joins them in the middle. Oh, wow. But, what if it... Oh, I see. You don't get on as a couple. Are you getting on as a family? Less questions asked, the better. Sorry, the fewer. Christopher and friends. Okay. Right, well. How about that? Well, the very least, you could pay me for the privilege. Apparently very profitable. So you're paired up with a random person. Amazing idea. Horrifying and amazing. Is it really that random? It looks like if you get on at the same time, it's still just going to match you together with... Yeah, I don't think there's anything unmatching. As long as you get on at the same time. If you just randomize, then sure. Don't have a lot of time to get to know your new match, but not a problem. Right, now what we were actually doing was seeing if we can build up that, was it amazement? It's not just amazement, but we need to do one of these goals as well. But it is amazement. So maybe it's the Impossificator, maybe it's the Tour de Parc. We'll try and see which of these hooks can be sufficiently... Yeah, we don't want hiked up station. Which of these sufficiently work on our amazement? Look for high amazement. Yeah, the Impossificator. Any module counts. Go, make the ultimate ride. Champ. That'll certainly get us a whole lot towards that amazement, but we might as well slip in one more. Subject the train to sideways G-forces of 6 or higher at least twice. At least the teens will like that. 200 meters of off things. Forks. Oh, I thought it would be in order, but the out of order is a whole lot better. Have the cars in the station come back in a different order. Backwards 80% of the time, same station. They love being in the water. And they love being high off the ground. I think to the moon would be rather trivial to get our hands on. Especially when we could use an elevator. So I think what I'll do is I'll just elevate us and then we'll have a lovely ride around the whole park. Yeah, makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, but I need 15 different modules, don't I? And I don't have a ton of them. Stations count as modules. Huh. That's kind of cool. Transport ride is a dedicated module, huh? But that should be okay. Module? Or was it a hook? Still gives us the amazement that we need, so we'll say it's a transport ride. So it's going to transport a ride around here, and it will use the elevators to gain height. Right. The design is now in my head, if we can even call it that. Ups-a-daisy, ups-a-daisy. We start out high. Give ourselves 52 meters just to be safe about it. Ah, right. We have our allowed area, don't we? Actually, this is a golden opportunity to bring ourselves down to the far end of the park, which is where I wanted my people to be to begin with. So hopefully they're not too subjected to these horrendous G-forces. Or start telling me that something's wrong with the G-diffuser. And then we get ourselves a station module, which I believe counts as a module. That's what I'm going to believe, at least. Don't worry, this thing's far from being done yet. We've got to make sure that it's very wheelchair inaccessible. That doesn't look like it's a module. Well, we'll be able to find out what the game considers a module real soon. I don't plan on having more than just one entrance and exit, which means the modules are going to be plentiful on the way back. Straight down you go. The real fun is to slide out of there. It didn't add a module when we added in the second station, apparently. Okay. It's fine, we're not done with you anyway. So we get the height. Ah, but maybe it's because it didn't go through the module, or go through the station, rather. Does off the rails count as a module, I wonder? Everybody loves to go through our rice paddies. And then we just wind tunnel our way up in order to make our way bound more of the paddies. Everyone loves these things. Actually, I'm left wondering if this really counts as a module. I guess I'll have it run through and find out. Thinking about it, I don't have that many modules for it to run through. So asking me to do 15 or so seems a lot. Alright. It seems to have joined together there, and it counts it as 2. The wind tunnel is the 3rd. Okay, so it definitely has to be these things. Damn, it's a real shame I don't have many of them. Looks like it wants 15 different modules. No, it counts the wind tunnel plenty of times. Which kind of seems weird. Does that mean you want me to put you through a whole bunch of wind tunnels here? Because I will if that's what you want, game. Oh, that doesn't look safe. It doesn't lose speed on the height. Ooh, crikey. Okay, well, sure this won't be a problem. Oh, Lord, that can't be healthy. Somebody stop me. Yeah, we were talking about making that railgun, weren't we? Okay, I do think you need to slow down a touch here. Maybe we can turn this whole part into a brake? Not sure it's going to accept that very much, though. It made a noise as if I've unlocked something. What happened? Oh, right, yeah. It wants this thing going fast, going slower, right? I can't go 150. Dang. Just when things were looking so good for that sweet speed. That means we've got to get rid of a bunch of this. Alright, I need to enter edit mode to delete this one at a time, I think. Oh, I guess my dream of the giant wind turbines has to go. Just itty-bitty ones will have to do us. Okay, what kind of speed are we reaching around here anyway? That seems fine, that seems fine, this is still fine. Amazingly, comes to a nice stop there. Since this off-the-rails stuff doesn't matter anyway, I may as well get rid of it. And then I guess we're just going to have little baby wind tunnels. Need to be wary of these wind tunnels though. Like I said, it doesn't seem to lose any speed, so... This could get a little dangerous on the speed. Also, the sheer number of these we need is kind of maddening. Could we hit the brakes going around like this before we go back down? The controls for this don't work very well because the mouse doesn't stay inside the... Whoa! Can't blame that on the controls. There we go, impossify this. Alright, what kind of speed are we looking at when you get here? Yeah, I kind of lack the options for making modules, so maybe going for this 15 module setup is a poor idea. But it's happening, I guess. Oof, 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 oof. Wait, why are they suddenly going in reverse? Oh, because you're going slightly uphill, aren't you? Okay, then I guess you don't need to be a brake. Maybe these should be brakes. Wind tunnels. Gonna end up being Wind Tunnel Park here. Okay. Not okay. Oh, this is gonna break necks. Alright, could we... maybe like have some kind of big helix? Interlocking loops. Yeah, not really. No, I want this helix to be going up. Maybe it doesn't want to do that for me. You have a few modules, but you do have more than one, Jake. That's true, I got the elevator. The elevator requires you to come to a full and complete stop, though, I think. Although, do these count? I don't know. Can I just go through a lot of intersections? I wonder if I place intersections that I don't actually use, will those count? At this point, I just kind of want this done. Question, are you going to count those? Where are you at? There we go. 2 modules used, 3 modules used, 4 modules, 5 modules, 6 modules. Scary speeds approaching now. 7 modules, 8 modules. Stop picking up speed. 9 modules. 10 modules. 11? It counted the track. So we just need this to be a break, obviously. Oh boy, that doesn't look healthy for anyone. 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're approaching the wrong end for you here, aren't we? No, we're not. Are we? Comes up here, down and around, and why is this Steven still sticking out? Well, that's okay, that gives me something to aim for. Don't know if it'll have the speed for that. Oof. Ooh, it's not happy being there. Too much sideways force and derailed. In that case... Can't seem to select track anymore. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this just overall needs to be... arcing over a fair bit more. I don't think it likes it when you do that for only part of the rail. And I don't think it likes this part being as long as it is. That ain't right. But maybe it's right enough. No way, it's still going to derail on that, I can feel it. Ooh, wow. I am shocked that it made that. We're gonna liquefy
Alors
people.
ça, c'est incroyable, et même étrange. J'ai presque l'impression de voir l'ancien parc, mais à travers une paire de lunettes au verre rose bonbon. Vous savez, vous avez vraiment réussi à conserver l'esprit du parc. L'esprit, vous entendez? Je commence à parler comme vous, les visionnaires fantaisistes.
Et je crois que nous sommes tous d'accord pour dire que les clients ont réagi très positivement à l'amélioration des mesures de sécurité.
D'après ce que j'ai compris, Alex, il ne parle pour ainsi dire plus que de ça.
J'ai bien cru entendre quelques rumeurs. Écoutez, je sais que j'ai tendance à être très à cheval sur les règles. Mais ce qu'il faut retenir, c'est que si vous parvenez à rendre les attractions aussi sûres que possible, vous les rendrez en retour encore plus palpitantes qu'elles ne l'étaient déjà, selon des critères extrêmement bien définis.
Eh bien, peut-être pourrions-nous discuter de ces fameux critères plus en détail autour d'un bon repas. Allez.
Oh, I think Izzy rode that matchmaker a bit too much. Tell you what, let's stick on this map. There's no way I built this thing and I don't want to ride it myself. I'm not so sure I kept the spirit, though. Okay, right. Anybody want to name this suicide coaster of ours? While we're at it, since there are some complaints about the French, and since there's a Russian Israeli complaining about my boring rides, clearly we need to make things more exciting by... Sadly, Jew isn't here, but maybe we can use Russian. Alright. How's this thing gonna go? Well, first people need to want to ride it, and apparently this thing's worth 23 smackaroos? That sounds like it's worth 28 smackaroos to me. Canadian healthcare system. Not everything has to be named Canadian, but sure. Oh, I like that, I like that. Ups and downs. We already had the heavy Canadian last time. Now, is anyone going to ride Upsy Downsy? They're thinking about it. Oh, they're not thinking hard enough about it. The fee is quite okay. That means it's too good. It costs 32 quid to ride this. There we go. Let's see what you're up to. Things seemed like they were going to be quite alright at first. Brand new coaster, first in line, front row seats. No special queuing and we got it. So long, suckers. And then you look at that scaffolding. That does not look like very trustworthy scaffolding, does it? A stiff breeze is going to blow that over. And I would know, I just finished playing a Brice. Come on, is this thing going to get moving or what? Maybe I turned off all the people with my pricing changes. No, they're still arriving. Oh boy, you don't want to miss this. Come on, let's go. Scrape our faces with some bamboo. And let's ride the Hellevator. That suddenly looks like a look of concern. Oh ho ho ho. Dearie me. Now that's the real impossification right there. Alright, snap back around. No! Oh! I think I'm banking the wrong way here. There we go. See, was that so bad? Well, the thing is, you rode the safe part of that ride. And now, we need to wait a bit for it to join back up with itself. Oh, it's already taking off? No customers. How can this be? Oh, no tracks. How can this be? It's okay, we'll just... Hey, I knew it! Right, this is what I was expecting, that it deploys some kind of hamster ball machine to go through the rice paddy. Ups the daisy. Whoa. Okay, we needed 15 of these. Let's go. Up and down and up and down. Oh man. Feel the vertigo. Oh. Feels good. Ignore that the rails didn't actually come together there. And we should be able to just gently ride our way back home. We're just watching glide down there. Oh. Incroyable. Is it still just one coaster on it though? What did I think I saw one of these gliding around down there, the Wild Mouse. I'll explain why it didn't get its wee ball thing. Now, will anybody queue up for it down here, I wonder? Certainly not seeing anyone down here, but this is far away from everything else in the park. It's in dire need of some amenities, you know, like a bathroom. That's a bathroom, right? Yeah, luxury toilet. And, you know, after doing all that, surely anybody would be keen for some ice cream. Oh, what are you up to? Oh, you're going to the Curious Kraken. That's a ways away, though. Ooh. Oh, I love this ride. Leading me to wonder, what if this ride were a bit less possible?
Я хочу сделать цепи такими прочными, чтобы они выдерживали вес взрослой коровы. Хотя, как выяснилось, корова в это сиденье не поместится.
Doesn't look all that different, but surely we can trust Russian Sophia. I do like the Robot Wars. It was a pretty cool ride to begin with, and now it just seems ultra deadly. I feel like this park needs security. Can't have people stealing all my brilliant park ideas. What's the throughput in this thing anyway? Oh, people think the fee is okay now. That needs to change. 20 throughput per minute, and whoa, slow down there. I want to get on some of this. Ooh, okay. That looks cool from the outset, but I'm not really sure it changes much for the... Oh, the inner thing's going around the other way. Oh, that seems very, very dangerous. Just swing out a bit and kick someone in the face. Break their face and your foot. Also, peep on the people getting it on in the matchmaker. I believe we tried to impossify the Lavies, and no. Okay, that's one of those things that looks cooler from the outside than it is to ride. That's pretty cool still. Yeah, so if I hit impossification and I find myself a toilet, sadly it cannot be done. Don't know how one impossifies a toilet. But that doesn't stop us strapping something onto it. Where are those effect emitters? There we go. Now everyone can share the experience. Hold on, why have they got little Napoleon hats? Is that really the hat you wanted to buy when you were here? They're kinda hungry, kinda thirsty, kinda need a toilet, but at least they got a bit of energy. Critical nausea. Well, there's a bench right there. Seeking ATM. Man, it always feels good being able to see how much you pumped out of people. So they spent 198 quid on flat... Oh, they haven't ridden my roller coasters, granted. You know, there are only 3 of them. Oh, they're leaving the park. Must be because they're so sick, right? What are their thoughts? We went on enough rides, we can head home satisfied. Oh god, we're nauseated. Because you rode the Crash Lander. Well, if that's the kind of thing that nauseates you, then sure. Yeah, that's what we want. People seeking out ATMs and places to spend their dosh. Alright, not a park I'd really say I'm proud of, but we learnt plenty while getting in here. Learnt too much, frankly. 3 roller coasters. God. Let's make a save of this, shall we? Where's save? Do I need to delete something to make room for a save? Save game. Ah, here we go. Create new save. Did I just miss that before? Possibly. Let's come out of here and see what the next thing is. You press load. Ah, that sounds like something I'd do. Right, next up is the Duel at the Beaches. Could it be that the ultimate wet blanket is finally coming to understand the creative vision? Izzy sets you our next challenge. When life gives you TNT, go fishing. Oh, okay.
Вам отлично удалась реновация, и теперь я хочу посмотреть, сможете ли вы создать парк с нуля.
Этот парк находится у черта на куличках. Если из него выйдет хоть какой-то толк, я съем свою шляпу. Ну, в переносном смысле. У меня осталось не так много шляп. Пожалуй, пора переходить на башмачную диету.
Думаю, наш визионер без труда с этим справится. Я наблюдаю исключительно прогресс. Скоро все наши рекорды останутся в прошлом.
Какая чепуха! Свиная трепуха и потроха! Это ж еще совсем ребенок! Молоко на губах не обсохло. Нет, для такого проекта необходим человек с богатым опытом.
Слушай, не обижайся, Фил, но в этот раз мне нужна более свежая перспектива.
ладно. Ну хотя бы парковка будет большая, да? Вы только гляньте на это.
О, нет, не может быть.
Что это на тебя вдруг нашло?
Надеюсь, ничего. Надеюсь.
О, что это? Еще одно новое лицо, Изабель. Божечки, ты меняешь коллег как перчатки.
Что ж, рада была поболтать, но теперь тебе пора.
Да, пожалуй, ты права. Я страдаю от морской болезни, так что лучше мне не задерживаться на этом корабле дураков.
Как смеешь ты оскорблять компанию моего отца? Мало мне было других тревог.
Прошу прощения, погорячился. Я имел в виду, что не стану тратить время, глядя, как ты строишь воздушные замки. Не каждому дано быть гением, как я, который придумал революционные модульные парковки. Всего хорошего.
Yeah, poor Philly makes a far less convincing Russian, doesn't he? What do we have here? I'm gonna take a guess at how many roller coasters we get here. Okay. I think one mission at a time is a-okay with this. I am deeply shaken and saddened by the 3 roller coaster thing, though. I mean, I've been having so much fun with this game. I'm still having so much fun with this game, but it's just that ever-choking feeling of there isn't more to it than this. It's terrifying. I want roller coasters in my roller coaster building game. More than 3. Oh man. I need to look into that. What are their plans? Will they add more? Will they add mod support? I don't know. I'm assuming the game didn't sell very well, so possibly not. But they also made that... I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but they sold a season pass for this game, so they're beholden to make content for it. I don't know. Okay, right. That's terrifying news, but I'm not done with this game. Far from it. So... I'm done with streaming for this week, though. That's my Sunday. Normally I stop after the weekly one-shot, but I wanted more Park Beyond. I didn't want this heartbreaking news, though. In any case, until I am back with more on Wednesday, starting out Dave the Diver and God knows what else, this is a cheers and a cheerio.